get into it. Let's have some fun. I would say like my most embarrassing period story is I was like about 13 years old. 13, 14, I can't remember exactly. And we were at the beach. All my stuff is
I was
sitting around water.
It was always when you're in a bathing suit for you.
And I was on my period, so of course I'm wearing a tampon. And I go in the water. We come out, we get showered, and I'm like, yo, where the fuck is this tampon? It's not in me. Yo, where is it? So I'm like, Mom, come to the bathroom right now. Come. She's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I can't find my tampon. I'm scared it's stuck up in there. And I'm like, Ma, you gotta go in there and fish it out.
Oh my God. I've had a friend that's had to do this for a friend, and like, oh my God.
And she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, go up in there and fish it out. So she's like all up in my junk trying to, the great mom that she is, trying to fish out this tampon. Because I'm thinking like I lost the string.
Yeah.
But she was like, nothing's in there. Nothing's in there. And I'm like, but I put it in there. She's like, nothing is inside your vagina. I promise. And I'm just like, could it have come out in the water?
Did you ever put it on?
No, I did. I swear I did. I feel
That's
like
so
I probably
crazy.
didn't put it in all the way.
All the way, so it came out.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So your mom was just digging all up in your lady bits for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, kudos to her,
rather
man.
safe than sorry, though. Because,
yeah,
like, it's crazy.
Happen.
So, I wore pads for a while. I was scared. Summertime rolled around, going to the beach and stuff. Like, okay, we got to wear tampons sometimes. And so I started to wear tampons again. I got used to them, figured out how to put them in right, and was wearing them. But it wasn't until after high school, after I graduated, I would say maybe, I don't remember exactly, maybe a year or two after I graduated, I actually had to stop using tampons. So most women should know. If you don't know, please make sure you know this, or like glad we're telling you now. But you cannot just wear a tampon all day and walk around in it. What is it? It's supposed to be 8 hours, but you shouldn't even keep it in. You really shouldn't even keep it in that long.
I change it every time I use the bathroom.
That's what I always did.
Yeah.
I feel like every time I peed, it kind of like
came out anyways.
Yeah, and so it was just like a whole new one. But you can't keep tampons in, because if you leave a tampon in too long, you can get toxic shock syndrome, which is really scary and can be very deadly, and it like progresses super, super fast.
Have you ever do you know anyone who's ever had it? I don't know anyone who's had it.
I've never met anyone who's had it, but I've heard stories. But the reason why I had to stop using tampons is because I would start getting symptoms of toxic shock syndrome about 2 hours into wearing one. So I would start.
Was it because of your flow or
I think
what's in the cotton?
Well, first of all, who knows what's in it? What's in it that can give us something that can kill us, and that we're putting by our reproductive parts, which is like mind-blowing to me. But I don't know. I will say that, like, and I know it's not necessarily the same as sensitive skin, but like I have sensitive skin, like not the kind of, I feel like there's people that are like, I have sensitive skin, and then they're using like retinols and all this stuff on their face, and I'm like, no, I could never. Like, every product in my bathroom is in a white bottle with blue writing on it, like, and unscented, like, that's like what it is for me. So I don't know if it's just something that kind of like is directly related to that. Maybe I don't know why I kind of feel like that might be similar, but I don't know. I started to notice is every time I'd wear a tampon, about an hour and a half, 2 hours in, I would start to get really nauseous, and not like PMS nauseous, like noticeably like I didn't feel good, and I would get dizzy. And then I had read about toxic shock syndrome, and I kind of knew about it, and so the first couple times it happened, I would like run to the bathroom and pull the tampon out, and when I tell you, it was like night and day different in seconds. Like the second that thing was out of me, I would feel so much better. So I would only wear a tampon if I had to. Like if I was going to the beach, you know, like I don't really have an option. Like I'm gonna have to do it. If I'm going to a pool, I'm gonna have to do it. I'd wear pads to the gym. Like it's an unfortunate life, but it's like I don't want to feel like that. And it also, that's what really freaked me out about tampons. Even before everyone started talking about it, that really freaked me out. And then I remember, I don't know their Instagram handle or who they are specifically, but I remember shortly after that, the first two women, I think they launched it on like Instagram, came out with the first ever all cotton tampons. And they were like speaking out about how the FDA does not regulate, which is true, they do not regulate feminine products. There's no
But
FDA
they'll tax
regulations.
it like hell and put a luxury tax on it.
Yeah. What is that? I didn't even know that was I know luxury tax is a thing, but I didn't know that tampons had a luxury tax. Which is insane. Like, I didn't choose to be born this way.
Yeah, it's a need for women. But, you know, we can save that topic of conversation for another episode. But the government, I'm just convinced, the government just hates women.
Yeah.
I'm convinced.
No, I mean, in the recent day in light of situations going on, yeah, it's definitely not in our favor. We shouldn't be still fighting for basic human rights, which is ridiculous. Let's be real.
Let's get into it. Let's have some fun.